Hey, good morning. It's Loli here. I don't want to file complaint. Now, there's no point proving because they are sabotaging all the evidence and data. Plus, they've snatched my liberty, my right to literacy and employment. They keep torturing me with belladonna and other psychotropic drugs in food, water, cigarettes. I'm scared to sleep if they would come and detain me again. They'll abduct me. They'll kidnap me. Law enforcement is working in collaboration with this narco trafficking treatment facilities. My complaint has no value because they claim that I suffer from psychosis or some kind of mental illness. So there's no point. I would look at national flag every day in the morning, the moment I wake up. There was an order passed by Alok Mittal, DCP from NIA, to not let me hoist national flag. Because of him, I could not hoist national flag. Plus, the law enforcement takes kickback and comes near my window near from Karnataka State Reserve Police Force of Adugodi, Bangalore 30. They keep torturing me with abusive words, profanity. These people funded goons to kidnap me. They manhandled me, and one person slapped me for having a national emblem tattoo on my body. They manhandled me for the first time in my life. Ever since I grew up, I did not get manhandled at all. You know what happened? You'll have to look at it. After I returned to another nation, I want to expose all the secrets of this nation and all the countries of the world, all the countries across the globe. I want to take up a journalist job and report all the national secrets because they exposed my secrets. They stole my evidence and they exposed it. So I want to leave this nation. Whether it's revenge or I don't know. I don't know what I will do. But I want to reach to a situation that I don't use this nation's name again in my life or even recall this nation's name again in my life. I just did my duty. I had to safeguard people. I alerted chemical war. And post this, they snatched my employment. Even if I do get employment, I don't get salaries. If I take up a business, they'll confiscate. The ID department has already got all my documents. They forged everything, identity proofs, everything. After I spoke to Prime Minister's office and Congress government, I did not have an opportunity to cast vote this year. Whatever it is, I don't want to complain. There are so many things I can give you 1000 justifiable reasons. A nation's blood is always built with a patriot's blood. A nation's progress is built with patriot's blood. That's how it is. So I don't want to waste my blood anymore for those who just keep sucking blood for revenue, for kickbacks, for business transactions, business acquisitions, real estate acquisitions. I don't need any property, any inheritance, nothing. They didn't let me hoist national flag. They snatched my literacy. Now I can't read. I can't study due to these people's torture from Reserve Police Force from the window. My parents are also corrupted. because they claim that these people are not making noise because they've already put them in a trap. So I consider that Alok Mittal NIA DCP owns the whole country. So I want to leave this nation forever. What I don't know what to do, but please give me a permanent exit and withdraw the citizenship and send me to any nation across the globe, except Pakistan. I don't intend to die in a country which abuses all these kind of values, morals, and ethics and principles. These are my property. I don't need material. I don't live in material traps. I don't need my inheritance property. I don't need anything. All I need is a one-way visa and a permanent exit from this nation and a ticket out of this country. For the one last time, I'm pleading to give me an opportunity to hoist national flag on this Republic Day and leave this nation on the same day, or maybe the next day. It's all okay. I was an IT employee. They confiscated me. They made me a criminal. They called me. I mean, I don't even want to talk about anything. It's like converting suspect into prospect and put them to traffic and get their business done in the name of service and don't pay me salary. August 23, 2019, 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. I made an order. These people have taken all the details. So I want to leave this nation forever. It's a plea to Supreme Court judge. I mean, I don't know if you want to kill my parents or if you want to kill my siblings, or I don't want to get my legs and hands amputated. What do you call that? Amputated and put me on beggary. I mean, these are the kind of threats that I'm getting. I mean, there are so many things, but I don't want to share it here. I want to share it with presidents of America or Britain or people from Dubai or Saudi Arabia or Kuwait, where people really know what a value is, what a patriotism is, what principles are, what ethics is, what integrity is, and what's the value of commitment. You exploited my personal life, you exploited my professional life for alerting this chemical war. I just did my duty, and now you're taking revenge. I've done my duty, I'm done with it. For the next time, please do it yourself and let me walk out of this nation, please. They're not giving me any funds, they're not giving me salary because they claim that I will leave this country forever. So now I don't want this country anymore. I don't want the patriotism. I don't need anything. I want to reach to a situation where I don't recall the name of this nation. I don't want to even recall the name of this nation. Look at it. I didn't want to show it. I mean, expose all this. Now that you have stolen everything, it's in a very wrong hands. It's in wrong hands. I hope you get it. Okay? It was 22nd December 2019, 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. I mean, there's a technology which alerts every intelligence, Mossad and FBI. I don't know. I mean, I am not sure about this nation's efficiency because I witnessed. I don't want to talk about it. You look at it and let me walk out. This is the consequence of my current situation. Okay, it's a never-ending battle, and I mean, I have to battle. I have to entertain people in middle of the battlefield without anything like free hands, karate. Everyone are equipped with everything. Plus, you don't get means of earnings, food. You can't earn your living. You can't meet your rent expenses. You don't get a shelter. Plus, you be a liability. Why? For this, for doing my duty religiously. Okay? Britishers warned me repeatedly it would be the biggest blunder of my life, and it turned out to be true. And at last they couldn't convince me. Americans said you are the most stupid person in the world, and you will suffer for the choice you made. Turned out to be true. So I think I'm stupid. Okay? Okay? I don't want to talk about media. I don't want to complain anything, nothing. Going forward, I don't want to recall this nation's name again in my life. Nothing related to this nation. I get too disturbed. It's an injury, psychological injury and emotional pain. You won't understand this at all. If I let it go like this, they'll take out all the vehicles that the law enforcement has stolen, and the pen drives and the data they have stolen of the crucial data. They will plant a bomb somewhere. They ask me to come down, and they'll make me a terrorist. This is the plan. Okay? This is the last time that I'm even. I mean, I won't you say the national anthem. I won't even salute nothing. I just want to attend the festival this time, 26th January, and then leave this nation forever. If someone could facilitate this for me, I will consider you as the best God that I ever met in my life. And any nation who can offer citizenship to me, I'll be very good. I'll be happy, but I don't need anything. Just that I don't want to die in this nation. It's a disrespect for me. It's a disrespect for my existence. It's a disrespect for every breath that I'm taking. Let me go. I take the responsibility, accountability, and punishment for the choice that I made. This is the punishment I'm giving myself. This is the punishment I'm giving myself for not listening to my dad, for not listening to British, and not listening to Americans. No, they were right. So, in the interest of safety of my parents and to end the torture of this nation's bureaucracy and torture from the ministers and political leaders forging national security information and policies, data. I want to leave. I don't want to witness anything. Just that during the time of the flight landing in another nation, I know how to get a heart attack. No, nobody should save me. Okay? I do not need the citizenship at all. I don't want to recall this nation. That will never happen. I don't want to recall my mom or dad or my employment or my literacy or my education or the way my life got screwed due to this bureaucracy and corruption. So, as a punishment for serving such inhuman people, people who are suffering from moral and ethical bankruptcy, I want to leave this nation and die in another country. Okay? I hope you understand out of what this is. The date, they've even taken the email address, they've even accessed my emails. I don't believe in complaints because it's a means of extortion and means of running around from one department to another department, one place to another place, one officer to another officer, one law enforcement officer to other law enforcement officer. They are actually brothel enforcement and drug enforcement agency. I mean, that's exactly what's happening. Narco trafficking enforcement agency, narco terrorism enforcement agency. If these are not running properly, I mean, if these businesses are not going good, the rehabilitation centers has no money. They can't make their living out of the commercials that they're working. So they put them on trafficking and get the job done. Plus, they slapped me, they manhandled me for having a national emblem tattoo on me. This was an outsourced job of law enforcement. They work in very close collaboration with law enforcement. These people turn a blind eye on narco trafficking. They take kickbacks to get it resolved. They close it in the station level. Plus, they move them to the treatment facility and they gather all the evidence, everything, and plot for the next crime. And he will be running around like an idiot in the next crime. Next crime. For the rest of his life, he will be earning nothing. He will be like a slave for law enforcement and bureaucracy and other ministers. So I don't want to complain. This doesn't work out. Okay? Just wait. Okay? This mobile was given to someone else. I was detained, and by the time I come back, the mobile is registered in another person's name because I couldn't recharge. I couldn't afford to recharge my mobile phone. The cost of my service is 5,000 rupees per hour, but I don't want to receive any kind of compensation or any kind of help, any kind of financial aid in rupees. No, any other nation who can help me get an air ticket and a one-way visa, who approves active euthanasia, any nation which approves active euthanasia, I want to reach there. I am not able to concentrate on reading or get literacy because they organizedly planned a road accident. Now ears are bleeding. I mean, there's an internal injury in the ears. I can't remember things. Plus, I have to work. Plus, I don't get paid. If I take it, handle business, the income tax troubles me a lot. I'm scared. I'm scared to sleep if these treatment facilities will come and pick me up. Because the last time I made a video, the last time I lost a complaint, they came, they picked me up, they beat me up, and they said I raped a girl, and they made false allegations across all the places. I don't know what to say. It's a promise on my emblem. Post Republic Day, I want to leave this nation forever. I don't want to even think or remember this nation's name until then. It disturbs me a lot. It triggers me to get disturbed. I want to leave this nation forever. Please, any country which can offer visa and a one-way ticket and can approve active euthanasia, I'll be the most happiest person and be the I don't know what I can do. I can't give you anything in return. Just that I need active euthanasia and exit from this nation. Because you don't let me leave. And if I try to kill myself, that's a crime. And I don't commit crime. I can't live with values, ethics, morals, and principles in this nation. It doesn't work. And integrity. So there's no point working here. Okay? Please keep this confidential because my parents think that letting these things know is a reputation damage for them. It's a damaged reputation. And if I don't inform, I have to suffer like this for the rest of my life. This bureaucracy and this law enforcement will never let me get literacy or employment, or even if I get funds, they will outsource it to all these goons and narco trafficking victims to come and snatch it from me. Please let me go out of this nation and get active euthanasia approved from any nation which has active euthanasia legal. The legal active euthanasia. I went to each and every police station. Nobody is cooperating. They do not even talk to me. They want to know who am I. They don't know any details. They can hand over a letter to a commissioner. They say you will have to come today. You'll have to come later. You have to come this day. You have to come other day. I'm free and I'm not here. I'm not there. I'm just asking to let me go. I'm not a criminal. I won't commit crime. I'm highly confident you can't prove it, but I can't remain like this forever. You run whatever cases you want, you do whatever you want. But just because I served this nation, I feel I have so many regrets for in my life for having to serve this nation. Because these people suffer from moral and ethical bankruptcy. Inhuman is not the word. Maybe if I show some love and compassion to lion and tigers, they will be my friends. But this is worse than that. So please, if I have any problem, I can take a medication, I can go to dog, I can do whatever I want. But I don't want this mental illness label or terrorist label, nothing. I just want to leave this nation. I don't want to remain lovability. I cannot live without literacy. Now I can't remember, I can't read, my ears are paining, I can't get help. My own legal health aid. I don't go to government hospitals at all. No, I will die suffering, but I will not go there. I want to afford for my own treatment with my own earnings. They snatched my earnings after putting this alert. I'm pretty sure it's Alok Mittal, NIA, DCP who's done this. I don't mind what happens to him. What you do, that's a correction plan, corrective action. You do what you can. But please let me go and get an active euthanasia done, or maybe get a cardiac arrest done while the flight is landing or after it lands on the runway. And they can bury me in any nation that I'm landing. It's a plea. Thank you very much for everything, and Jai Hind.